6:42 here on a Monday morning. It's a big morning across the valley, Alex, as more high school kids go back to class.
I know that includes high school seniors. A lot of them are excited to get back. And Monica's joining us this morning with some really important things to remember. Hey, Monica.
Hey, guys. Happy Monday to you, and happy Monday to you folks. At 6:42 right now, we are talking vaccines on this Mondays with Monica. I know it's been overwhelming for you because as a parent myself, it's been overwhelming for us, and we've been trying to stay on top of it. So I hope this interview helps you out. We are joined this morning with Dr. Robbie Zia. He is a local pediatrician from Desert Valley Pediatrics, and he's here to kind of work it all out. Dr. Zia, thank you so much for joining us. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Good morning.
Doing real good. Let's get right into it because the kids are back to school, and one of the things that I know a lot of us are worried about are the regular vaccines. I'm talking about the MMR, the DTaP, and all of that. So talk about the age groups that require vaccines under normal circumstances.
Absolutely. So as you see from this pandemic, we have realized the importance of the vaccinations. Society has been on pause and millions of lives have been lost. With that said, there are 14 vaccine preventable illnesses, and it's very important that our parents go out there and get these vaccinations. The vaccine itself have eradicated almost all of these diseases, and none of these vaccines are necessarily a one-hit wonder. You actually have to complete the course and for you to get the full immunity. With that said, the vaccinations itself, bulk of the vaccinations are completed before 2 years of age, followed by boosters that are given between 4 to 6 and 11 years of age.
Okay.
And you could get the entire list of vaccinations that's out there on CDC, and that's exactly what we recommend.
And doctor, how does the COVID vaccine fit into this schedule, or how will it fit moving forward into the regular schedule for vaccines with children?
As you know, COVID-19 vaccine still, it's in the clinical trials, so we are not exactly sure where it will fall with the vaccination schedule.
You know, as vaccines go, Dr. Zia, you should only get, vaccinated once with the schedule, like you just pointed out. Do you think there's enough research that confirms that COVID-19, the vaccine, is a once-in-a-lifetime vaccine, or is that another one where we just don't know yet?
It's just another one that unfortunately we do not know. I'm not sure if it will be like the flu vaccine, considering there are different variants of the COVID-19 vaccine. So time will tell, and we just have to wait for the clinical trials released by all these pharmaceutical companies before we could move forward.
Yeah. Now, I know this is kind of putting you on the spot, but you're a doctor. I know you get this question on a regular basis, especially now. Parents have had a fear for years now. You've heard about, the MMR being associated with autism. I have a nephew who is autistic. That was a concern for my sister. So you throw in the COVID-19 vaccine into that mix. Parents' fears are already through the roof. How do you calm everybody down, make sure that parents are bringing the kids in for the vaccines in spite of the pandemic?
So it's very important for parents to realize, unfortunately, this pandemic itself was an evidence, the importance of vaccinations. So many lives have been lost. There are these diseases that the vaccines have come out in the past that have mostly eradicated these diseases. So out of sight, out of mind. So with that said, I would suggest when it comes down to the COVID-19 vaccine, it's very important for the parents to consult with their own pediatrician regarding their child's past medical history before they come to a conclusion to give the COVID-19 vaccine or not.
Yeah, and this is...
I would suggest at this point, it's very important parents do consult with their pediatrician regarding the COVID-19 vaccine.
Okay. And, again, I'm putting you on the spot here, but the news is unfolding on a daily basis. You're hearing about the AstraZeneca. There are questions about that over in Europe. They had some issues, but kids are going back to school today. If you had to make the decision in light of everything you know as a doctor, as a specialist, would you allow your kids to go back to school?
Absolutely. And with that said, my daughter is 5.5 years old, and she has been attending school since August. And the precautions that the school are taking are amazing. And as a pediatrician in the community, I'll tell you, I rarely have heard of any outbreak within the community because of COVID in the school. They're going above and beyond, making sure they're keeping our children and our future protected.
I was hoping you were going to be able to say that, because I know that's a loaded question, especially now. A lot of people are very sensitive about this. I was watching 60 Minutes last night, and it was a very compelling story that a superintendent in Marietta, Georgia, told about the kids going back. Some kids on the sports team contracted the virus, but for the most part, the kids were excited to get back in. So, doctor, if folks have questions for you, how can they reach out to you?
They could absolutely reach out to our office. It's 702-260-4525, and I'd love to answer any questions, and definitely I would love to meet them if needed.
Absolutely. Dr. Robbie Zia, thank you so much, from Desert Valley Pediatrics. Folks, check them out online, desertvalleypediatricslv.com. We appreciate you and hope your little one has a great day in school today, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely. You have a good day. Nice to meet you.
All right. And you too. So, folks, there you have it. I hope that helps you out, and we'll do our best to make sure that we continue to bring you more information as it becomes available. Don't forget, check me out on my MLJ show, Facebook Live, tonight at 7 p.m. We'll replay this interview for you as well. Keeping you posted on everything, because the news is changing on a daily basis. And you're a parent, so Nate, you know how this feels when you have to let your kid go into, an area where you're not really sure about.
Absolutely. Really great information this morning, Monica. Thank you so much for that interview.
Yeah, absolutely.